Hello, everybody. Rombo here. I hope you guys had a good day. We're sitting here halfway through the week here on a Wednesday, hump day, and thought I'd give a quick review and update on my two big stocks here, ILUS and FERN. Right now, we're looking at ILUS on the daily chart. And like what I was talking about before, we had a really good run. We had a little bit of a rest here now on my Fibonacci, which is a long story to explain, but it's mathematical positions that a lot of traders use. It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy because if everyone's using them, they're major marks in movement. They like to go about the 50 percent levels and 38.2 and 78.6 and funny, here we go, just about at the 50% level. We had ILIS drop down today, so it was a very good move here for the day. Now when we go over the whole move, okay, now over the whole move, don't be scared, but it would be very positive overall for the health of ILIS for us to have a retracement down to 15 or 16. The best way to describe it, and I know a lot of you already know this, but I consider a really long, strong move like a marathon. Now, after a marathon, if you give a guy a drink of water and then say, okay, go run another marathon, he is going to get tired about mile 10, mile 5, and then he's just going to be dead. And that's where you get those big moves up and then a big retracement. We don't want that. There's two different ways of looking at things. Just a lot of small candles slowly going up at a 45-degree angle and just keeps going up. Those are beautiful and they're rare. And the other ones are very strong with a lot of momentum coming up at a little bit more of a steep angle. Then you have a parabolic move, which pretty much just goes straight up like this. And usually when it goes straight up like this, it comes straight back down like that. And we don't want that either. But this is a relatively very strong move with a nice degree. But we do need a pullback here. So for us to come down to this level, 50% is what we really want. Anywhere from 38, 50, at the most 61.8. Then we can continue on and have a really good strong move. We usually, if you get 78 down to 100% retracement, then we're looking at usually at the most 30% jump up, and then we're consolidating, and then maybe a move like that. Right now, ILIS has got so much momentum, and we're getting into getting close to into the fourth quarter area, and that's when the OTCs really take off. And I think ILIS is kind of jumping the gun here and starting to get momentum a little bit early, and that's because I believe it's a good, solid company with a lot of catalysts coming. So I think that it's going to continue a good run, but I still would not be heartbroken if we came back down to the 1629 area, or especially I would love the 50%, because those of you guys who are waiting to get in would be very excited to see that. I would be adding my position here, and then we would be moving upward. So, and those of you who are in it and are in it for the long run, this might be a really good time to add in. If we just have a temporary dip and maybe the support line here, if it comes down to 17.9 and then continues upward, that would be all right with me, but I think it wouldn't be as strong of a upward move the next move than if we came down here to these levels. So we will wait and see what happens in tomorrow and Friday. The weekly chart. This is 2 years of ILIS. On the weekly chart, we are in a sell area. So coming back down here, if you're looking on the weekly chart here, we definitely could have a cool off period. Again, these are dynamic though. These are indicators. Just going by the averages to everything. So these do move. So if this continues onward, these will change. So disregard this stuff right here. We can only look at this area right here. It does indicate that we might have a pullback here. So it does indicate that we might have a little rest period, which would be awesome. That's what we need. So don't be alarmed on that. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an old man upstairs in his bedroom with a couple computers here, monitors, just looking at charts. So next we have FERN. FERN had a nice retracement also down below the 50% line. We finished at about the 38%. We are above the average, the means line, as I call it, in the indicator here that I have. Robertson's polynomial regression line. This is basically a moving average trading day. Trading range is what this is. We're kind of, right in the middle. We're above this line. That's good. That's a good place to be. If you're not in it, you like to buy when it's above this line on the weekly chart, that is, because it has a good sign of going up throughout the week. Remember, each one of these candles is a whole week long. So this candle right here is not done. This can end up looking blue, or it could be looking red all the way down here. So but with that said, we are trending upward here on the weekly chart, so things are looking good. We had a little bit of a rest on the weekly chart. On the daily chart, again, here's the indicator that is causing that bottoming tail on the weekly. The red candle, we are just sitting above the 1.5 deviation right here. We did get past the blue, which is the second deviation, and like I told you before, most of the time it stays within the gold areas. We came way up here past the blue, and now we're coming back down. We touched the gold area. With this move, again, just like ILIS, it would not be that bad and horrible if we did kind of come back down a little bit and maybe hit 18 before we make another good run. And boy, if we can just get over this previous high here, I believe that FERN is definitely taking off. If you notice the deviation lines also, they're going upward. That means that overall throughout the whole year, this trend is going upward. So that's another good bullish sign that we're definitely, no matter where you're at on the chart here, things are over the year going upwards. So if you're in it for the long haul, you like to see your charts with the deviations going upwards. So that's a good sign. I wouldn't be concerned if it comes back down here. If you're just doing swing trades and things like that, then we're a little bit more concerned that we'd like to maybe see this 50 and pop back up for the next couple days. it might be a little concerning. You might have wanted to get out when we got up here. But if you're in it for the long haul, if anything, it'd be really nice to get not just the tail down here, but the body down here. And then buy the dips and come up. Remember, guys, I told you don't buy the dips on the way down unless you have extreme conviction like Moon Market does on this. Then I would advise you to get in. Yeah, cheaper the better. So that's not bad, but you definitely want to make sure that you don't buy the dip here, you don't buy the dip here. You wait for it to bottom out and start coming back up. Then buy right here, buy right here. I thought we had the bounce here, and this is where I bought in. But as you notice, I'm doing quite well on FERN, so just waiting for another dip here. I'll wait and see where it comes down, and when I start seeing it come back upward, then I'll add some more, because I'm in it pretty much with the long run here on FERN also. With that said, I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to take a look at my charts, and if you like the indicators. I've had a lot of people on Moon Market's Discord that a lot of questions on these things, and I'll send a link down below. Please use the link because I get a commission on that. And again, Moon Market, his due diligence is just amazing on the OTC stocks. We're also having big board picks now too, and they've been really good with CEI. And the family there is just outstanding. The guys in the streaming section on the thread that we have, I have my charts up, and we're asking questions, we're making calls, we're talking about how to read charts, how to understand Fibonacci levels, if they like those things, these indicators or not, and trading strategies, all that stuff we hash around throughout the day. And of course we have quite a fun banter going back and forth throughout the day too. So I would highly encourage you to go on Moon Market's Discord and join up. It's not that much, and for what you get, believe me, it's well worth the money. So with that said, I hope you guys have a really good night, and I hope we all make a lot of money tomorrow. And you guys take care.